Presidential candidate for the Citizenship Initiative Rhonda Lamb, in an interview with the newsroom on Sunday, said a check of the boxes where the Discipline Services votes were intermixed shows that less than a dozen were rejected for lack of stamps.
I took regions 1 up to 10, minus 4 because we're still counting and it's a lot still to go through. And I started looking at the SORs for those stations where we had Discipline Service ballots intermixed. And I can pretty much tell you across those stations for the 9 regions so far that have been, the boxes that have been counted, if I found 10 for lack of stamping, I found a lot.
The APNU-AFC coalition is pushing the narrative that the votes of 8,000 Discipline Services ranks were not counted for lack of the GECOM 6-digit stamp. A total of 8,369 ranks of the Guyana Police Force, the Guyana Prison Service and the Guyana Defense Force voted on February 21st. If the claims were true, it means only 369 of the votes from D-Day were counted. The TCI presidential candidate said such a suggestion is alarming.
But I'm not sure where that figure came from. But to suggest that an entire group of Guyanese were disenfranchised, almost all of them, that was alarming to me. And so I'm there tallying. At some point we will release all of that data, ballot box by ballot box as it's tallied and counted, and we will place that in the public domain.
Leaders of the People's Progressive Party and A New and United Guyana also debunked the APNU-AFC claims at the weekend as blatant lies aimed at riling up the voters. The ballots from the officers were stamped and intermixed at selected polling stations in each region. Recently, GECOM's Public Relations Officer Yolanda Ward pointed out that there is no way to identify electors by way of ballots cast. So far, GECOM has completed the recount of regions 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Bibi Katun reporting for the newsroom.